It's never about I made it, because to be honest, it's actually more about the person, because he does the hard yard. I'm only there to help the person analyzing what's going on. So every time when I have such amazing cases that happen, I usually say, you made it. Congrats. Yeah.
Meet Wei, a psychologist with the Department of Corrections. For psychologists looking for a new challenge, Corrections offers leading practice specialisation with plenty of collegial support and career progression opportunities. The work our psychologists do with people in prison and on sentences in the community can have a profound impact, not just on the lives and futures of those individuals, but also their families and others.
When you're working with people who have offended, you're still working with people who are part of your community, who are going to go back to the community, and therefore, you know, it's valuable work in terms of the good of the community.
On a day-to-day basis, our psychologists deliver interventions to help rehabilitate and ready people for reintegration into society.
We're helping them develop life skills, we're helping them develop management strategies, so those things in their lives that got them into trouble in the past, they're better able to navigate those things, those risk factors.
Ultimately, psychologists want to do good, want to help others, want to leave people in a better place.
At Corrections, psychologists work with a range of issues that would have been enduring without the right level of help.
Corrections is a unique setting in that the individuals that we work with have a really complex set of needs and presentation.
Meeting with a psychologist can be an important part of the journey toward understanding themselves, their triggers, and how to achieve pro-social goals. Our psychologists all have stories of how someone has made significant change in their lives.
It can be really powerful when you make that connection, when you gain that trust to talk about something that might be incredibly shameful or whakama to the individual, and get them starting to open up about that, to start to own some of their behaviour, and you can see that through that process, their lives as well as the lives around them are going to markedly change. That's such a cool thing to do.
When you're able to see the progress, that's what makes the work and the hard work and the challenging work and the complicated work rewarding at the end, and getting to see the impact that those changes have on the people in our care's lives.
Psychologists and corrections practice in a multidisciplinary manner, working together to help get the best outcome for the people they treat and the wider community.
Psychologists in corrections work in a range of settings. They can work in a prison setting, they can work in a community setting with people on probation. Wherever they work as a team. They work with other professionals, with custodial officers, with case managers, with probation officers, and reintegration coordinators, so that we provide a holistic service to people.
You need the full breadth of skills as a correctional psychologist. Some people work off the misconception that we only just deal with offending. We actually deal with the whole person.
As well as psychologists focused on reducing reoffending, some of the psychologists employed at corrections also work in specialist mental health teams based in our prisons. Working alongside others such as nurses, counsellors, social workers and Māori mental health practitioners, they provide a full range of secondary mental health care.
The work that we do here is quite unique in that the population of people that we work with comes with sort of complexity and things to work on that aren't really seen in other organisations.
The people psychologists work with understand the purpose for meeting with a psychologist, and if any safety concerns are known, that is well managed. It is a safe and supported environment. As a corrections psychologist, you will get to use all your skills, tools and experience. You'll be part of a large psychological services team, supported by many psychologist colleagues and a direct line manager that is also a psychologist.
Something I really love about the Department of Corrections is the amount of structure that they provide. There's a team around you, so you've got a lot of scaffolding to support you.
There's a strong emphasis on cultural competencies. particularly the integration of Te Ao Māori. It is a unique environment using bicultural frameworks like tikanga takirua to guide practices. Corrections welcomes psychologists from all career levels. You're not required to be an expert yet, but you could become one. There are clear pathways for career progression and some unique professional opportunities.
Obviously, there's a range of things that we work on in treatment, whether that be violent offending or more general offending or sexual offending. And so being able to have the opportunity to work with people with those different needs has, I think, broadened my knowledge and my skill set around assessing those needs and delivering the treatment for them as well.
All throughout your career at the Department of Corrections, there's an expectation that you're looking for opportunities to grow and develop as a professional. And that's something that's really encouraged and promoted at kind of every level.
Corrections psychological practice is considered a world-leading standard. Psychologists are able to develop in a range of specialist assessment and treatment modalities and become subject matter experts. Over time, our psychologists are able to change roles or practice focuses, and that includes opportunities for research and innovation.
We're still pushing the knowledge boundaries, and there's often opportunities to do things here in corrections and in terms of psychology that my colleagues overseas are very envious of.
I feel incredibly privileged to be in the role that I am in. The fact that the work that we do can reduce further victims, can actually make a difference in someone's life, can give them an opportunity to come out of crime, to be a better member of society and better equipped to deal with some of the challenges that life provides. I mean, that's the stuff that inspires me. That's why I'm doing my job.
If you're looking to make a move into a diverse and rewarding role, one where you can really make an impact and grow professionally, join the psychology team at Corrections.